औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम युसल्लु अलैकुम अशहादु मिनल्लाहि व नहासिन फलातन का सलाम फबिअय्यि आलाइ रब्बिकुमा तुकज़्ज़िबान वइज़ा शक्कतिस समाउ फकानत वरदतन कद्दिहान फबिअय्यि आलाइ रब्बिकुमा तुकज़्ज़िबान वयौमइज़िन ला युसअलु अन ज़ंबिहि इंसु वला जान फबिअय्यि आलाइ रब्बिकुमा तुकज़्ज़िबान युअरफ़ुल मुजरिमूना बिसीमाहुम फयुख़ज़ु बिन्नवाज़ि वल अक़दाम फबिअय्यि आलाइ रब्बिकुमा तुकज़्ज़िबान सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम। We are going to start our assessment and we will see that who will be the winner after some time. We meet a person in this class and definitely previous scores will also be counted. But definitely period wise that in this match, in this tenure, he will perform better. Definitely he will be the man that among this class. So we are going to start from these 4 alphabets which I am writing here, and you tell me the name. What are they? SN, scientific name of. Scientific name of flower. Scientific
fruit
name
fly
of
is Drosophila
onion. Scientific name of the fruit fly is Drosophila melanogaster. 6. Rule number 2. Frog scientific name. Human scientific name.
Homo sapiens.
Onion scientific name.
Alien sepa.
Example of Nidaria.
Hyla.
What is the polymorphism?
Polymorphism in which it shows more than one type of zooids.
24. More than one type, more than 2 types. Name the example in which polymorphism is present. Obelia. Obelia shows polymorphism. Mean that it consists of more than 2 zooids. When any animal consists of more than 2 zooids, that is called polymorphism. What is Medusae? Role number 3. It is a reproductive zooid. Reproductive zooid in the plant is called as one. Gametophyte. What is sporophyte?
Sporophyte is the dependent works of the plant. It prepares food for the plant.
Sporophyte changes to gametophyte. Gametophyte changes to sporophyte. This is called alternation of the generation. In the bryophyta, alternation of generation found?
Yes, that's good.
Name 2 generation in the bryophyta which is independent.
The gametophyte is independent and
Gametophyte is 1 or 2?
there are 2 gametophytes.
5. Gametophyte of adiantum is called as? Prothallus is heart shaped or without heart shape? Without heart shape. Heart shape gametophyte is called as? Prothallus belong to which group? Adiantum belong to which group? Adiantum is a group or plant? Plant. Adiantum capsule is stored by a opening by which the spores come out. Name the opening. Stomium. Stomium surrounded by a very thick wall which is called as annulus. Annulus and the stomium are the parts of the capsule of the adiantum. Arrangement of the flower is called as inflorescence. The penalty was missed because he was little bit fumbled. That's why he will remain at 4. Inflorescence. Arrangement of the flower is called as an inflorescence. Collection of the sepal. Collection of the sepal. Collection of the sepal. Collection of the petal. Collection of the petal. Corolla. Collection of the petal. Collection of the petal. Collection of the sepal. Collection of the sepal. Calyx. Collection of the petal. Collection of the stamen. Collection of the carpel. The carpel consists of 3 parts.
Ovule, oris, stigma, and style.
In the ovule, fill in the bragg process take place, which is significant.
Fusion, sir. Fusion, sir.
Double fertilization 5. Double fertilization. What is double fertilization?
In which one sperm combined with the endosperm to form endosperm and one
Sperm will combine with endosperm. Sperm will combine with endosperm. It will combine with fusion nucleus. This is the one fertilization. What is another fertilization? One will combine with
sperm combined with the
one will combine with the fusion nucleus. But see, fusion nucleus was formed by the combination of By combination of, and by combination of,
egg and
by fusion nucleus formed by the combination of
Generative nucleus and generative nucleus.
Generative nucleus.
polar nucleus. Two polar nuclei will combine to form
generative
fusion nucleus. Fusion nucleus 24. Fusion nucleus is diploid, triplide, haploid. It is diploid. It will combine with sperm.
to form to bad cell.
Triploid nucleus is called as endosperm, stores fill in the blank. Any other structure also stores food. What is that? Cartilagen stores food. Endosperm stores food. Cartilagen stores food. Present in which structure? Four. Cartilagen stores food. It present in the seed. Name the structure of the seed which forms the stem. Plumule. Plumule. Radical of the seed form.
Radical.
Radical of the seed form. Root. Plumule form stem. I am going to tell you. Plumule forms stem. Radical forms root. Polymorphism, I was telling you, when animal occurs in more than two forms, that is called polymorphism. And we were talking about the animal generally are qualified, are divided into parazoa and the metazoa. And metazoa are divided into diploblastic animal and triploblastic. Now you are with me. The jelly-like substance present between ectoderm and
Endoderm is mesogylia.
Mesogylia. Mesogylia. The true body cavity is between visceral and fill in the blank mesoderm. Parietal and visceral mesoderm consist of true body cavity called as coelom. Spoke early. Coelom is a true body cavity between the visceral and the parietal mesoderm. So we were talking about the digestion. Asif, digestion definition. Large food molecule into small food molecule with help of enzyme digestion is called as chemical digestion. Without enzyme is called as mechanical digestion. What is the protein which is formed inside the liver which works against virus? Interferon. Interleukin 1 will be produced by which cell? Macrophage will produce interleukin 1 when fill in the blank will attach with the cell membrane. Self and non-cell protein 54. Self and non-cell protein attach with macrophage. Rule number 1. That is called as major histocompatibility complex. Macrophage is also called as
Macrophage antigen presenting cell.
any other name.
Antigen. Antibody.
Antigen presenting cell. APC. Antigen presenting cell. Antigen presenting cell will be the macrophage. Lymphocyte B then will produce fill in the blank.
B cells.
Plasma clone cell will produce
Antibodies.
Antibodies will combine with antigen to form fill in the blank complex.
Major histocompatibility.
Antigen antibody complex will be formed fill in the blank will come to eat. The eating mechanism of the cell is called as phagocyte. Self-eating of the cell is called as autophagy. 34. Autophagy means self-eating of the cell. Musharraf, starfish belong to which group of the phylum? Starfish belong to Echinodermata. Arthropoda consists of which type of animals? Any one example. Alpha glucose plus alpha glucose equal to beta glucose plus beta glucose plus beta glucose. Fill in the blank. Plus beta glucose. This is a polymer. Amylopectin I will explain. I am going to tell. Alpha glucose plus alpha glucose. If two alpha glucose will form, that is definitely maltose. When alpha glucose plus alpha glucose, 4 glycosidic linkage is there. Definitely, that is the glycogen amylose, and amylopectin definitely 1,4 and 1,6 glycosidic linkage in alpha glucose are there. Beta glucose, cellulose, beta glucose plus beta glucose plus beta glucose. When there is a glucosamine, that is the chitin. Chitin is also a complex carbohydrate, we know that. What is optimum temperature? One. What is optimum temperature? Optimum temperature.
Temperature at which enzymes work.
But maximum, that is called. What is optimum pH?
Optimum pH is the pH at which enzymes working on.
Pepsin work in which medium?
Acidic medium.
Acidic medium. Which enzyme work in basic medium?
Sodium hydrogen carbonate.
Amylase work in the basic medium. How many type of amylase you have in your body?
Two types. Pancreatic amylase and salivary
What
amylase.
is inferior mesenteric vein which is moving from the intestine towards the liver?
To hepatic portal vein it will connect with.
Hepatic portal, it will connect with hepatic. Splenic vein will enter into.
Hepatic portal vein.
Gastric vein will enter into.
Hepatic portal vein.
Hepatic portal vein enter into.
Liver.
Liver, it will divide into fill in the blank.
Principal capillary.
Principal capillaries. From the liver, fill in the blank will come.
Hepatic vein.
Hepatic vein will enter into
Superior vena cava.
the muscles found in the arteries.
Trophy.
The muscles found in the arteries.
Smooth muscles.
Smooth muscles. Smooth muscles are found in arteries. And I will tell you 25. Arteries have more muscles than the veins. The valves present in the veins.
Smooth muscles.
The valves present in the veins.
Less smooth muscles.
The valves present in the veins. Semilunar. Semilunar valve present in the veins. They are little bit tense also. Semilunar valves present in the vein. Valves present in the veins. Valves present in the veins. Arterioles will divide into fill in the blank.
Capillaries.
Meta-arterioles. Capillaries are also correct. So capillaries are the smallest blood vessel with almost less blood pressure, with pores, with one cell thick, and then. So first of all, I would like to tell you about the difference between capillaries, arteries, and the veins. Capillaries, arteries have more pressure. Capillaries has less pressure, and veins has little bit pressure increased once again, because tunica and tima, we know that tunica media, there are 3 layers. Scientific name of, you are watching some alphabets here, and you will see that CIIM, and another alphabets you will see here about the structure which is present in your body, about the, you are watching these tubes moving up, down, and they are having a outgrowth as well, and small intestine and large intestine combine with each other. When small intestine, large intestine combine, what is the sphincter? Ileocolic sphincter. What is the another name of colon?
Large intestine.
Large intestine. Name the enzyme secreted by duodenum. Name the enzyme secreted by the duodenum.
Chymotrypsin, trypsinogen, amylase, pink.
Trypsinogen will be activated by which
Enterokinase.
Enterokinase. 4. Enterokinase. Gastrin is fill in the blank hormone. Endocrinal hormone. Gastrin is an endocrinal hormone. Hormone which stimulate duodenum. Hormone which stimulate duodenum, but it is endocrine. Secretin is endocrine hormone. Because you know it will stimulate pancreas and liver. The liver secrete the bile juice, and pancreas secrete the pancreatic juice. After, what is the 4 nucleotides in the DNA? Adenine combined with guanine combined with bonds present between adenine and thymine. Bonds present between guanine and cytosine. Between hydrogen bonds, triple hydrogen bonds. The bond in the one strand, phosphodiester bond. How many strands present in RNA?
1, sir.
Who proposed model of DNA? Before Watson and Crick, what was the name of the scientist who told that DNA, purines and pyrimides are equal? Irvin Shergoff. ERWINCHRGAFF. Krebs cycle, Krebs cycle, light reaction and dark reaction. You know they are the part of the photosynthesis, and photosystem 2 produce something, photosystem 1 produce something, and phytokyanine, phytochrome. Photosystem 2 produce which thing? ATP. Photosystem 1 produce NADPH. NADPH formation will take place by filling the blank
What is
enzyme.
it?
Enzyme.
Paradoxin. NADPH reductase.
NADPH reductase enzyme will form NADPH. NADPH reductase will form NADPH. Name the electron carrier found in photosystem 2 coming from top. Plastoquinone. It will be first or last one. It will first one. Then come fill in the blank complex.
Complex B6NF,
Then
then plastocyanine, sir.
plastocyanine. It will electron will cover the hole created in which pigment?
Photosystem 2, sir.
Chlorophyll A.
Chlorophyll A. Chlorophyll A. This hole, this electron will be accepted by this electron 4. Observe.
Primary electron.
Primary electron accepted. Then it will go to
Plastoquinone.
then it will go to
Ferritoxin.
ferritoxin. Is the part of in the blank photosystem.
Photosystem 1.
Photosystem 1. I will tell you. Ferritoxin, which is present in the photosystem 1. Photosystem 1. It will receive the electron and it will give the electron to NADPH, NADP plus H plus, and NADPH will be produced, and that energy will be used in Melvin-Kelvin cycle. And Melvin-Kelvin cycle you will see here. I am combining the 5 carbon molecule, 3 5 carbon molecules, and I am combining 3 carbon dioxide molecule. Total number of carbon atoms will be 18, and now 3 carbon molecules we are forming, and they are total 6 in numbers. 6 in numbers. Sherbaz, what is the output of the Melvin-Kelvin cycle?
G3P, sir.
G3P is also called as
G3P is glyceride 3-phosphate, sir.
composition of the cell membrane.
Glycoprotein. Lipids and protein are
Lipids and protein collectively called as
lipoprotein.
lipoprotein. Any other molecule attached with cell membrane?
Glycocalyx. Carbohydrate and also protein sometimes.
Why lipid layer allow non-polar molecule, polar molecule?
Both of them. Because
Non-polar
non-polar grow.
Output of the Melvin-Kelvin cycle was not G3P. G3P or was G3P?
G3P are glucose, sir.
Glucose. G3P, how G3P goes into glucose?
2, sir.
You will combine 2 molecules, glucose will be formed,
Yes, sir.
water will be released. Name the process.
Hydrolysis.
Condensation polymerization. You will also remove something from G3P.
One ATP.
You will also remove. Removal of phosphate is called as
Dephosphorylation.
ATP formation by the membrane is called as
Chemiosmosis.
chemiosmosis. ATP formation without membrane is called as substrate level phosphorylation. Look here. When you use the membrane, that phosphorylation is chemiosmosis. And when you use substrate molecule, normally in glycolysis you have used 3Pg changes to 2Pg. You know, you removed phosphate and then you formed ATP. That was the substrate level phosphorylation because you was not using 2 membranes. Name 2 membranes in which chemiosmosis was used. Cristae. Present in which organism? Mitochondria consist of which particle?
F1, F0.
F1, F0 particle belong to which enzyme?
ATP synthesis.
ATP synthase 1,4. May the ATP synthase present in which cell membrane? In which membrane?
Cristae and thylakoid.
Cell wall of the fungi is composed of
Chitin.
chitin consists of which linkage monomers?
N-acetyl group or glucosamine.
Glycoside. 1,6.
Beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage.
Beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage 1,4.
1,6 also 1,6 1,4 and 1,6 glycosidic linkage.
Beta या alpha?
Beta.
Fructose plus glucose equal to
Fructose plus glucose is equal to sucrose.
fructose plus glucose equal to sucrose formula.
Sucrose formula C21
C11
C12H22O11.
C12H22O11 sucrose. Many sucrose is fill in the blank.
Disaccharide.
Disaccharide group belong to group called as
Oligosaccharide.
membrane of the vacuole name.
Tonoplast.
Plants living in the salts are called as
Halophytes.
the bifacial leaf is fill in the blank.
Dioecious.
Dioecious.
concept more than one.
Bifacial leaf.
Dorsoventral leaf.
Dorsoventral leaf because it consists of bifacial leaf. What is the meaning of the bifacial leaf?
It has a one pellucid upper side pellucid mesophyll and a lower side spongy mesophyll and two epidermis are present.
Two epidermises are present.
Upper epidermis and lower epidermis.
Lower epidermis important. Why lower epidermis?
Because stomata are present in the lower epidermis.
Which ion goes into guard cell? Guard cell become
Potassium
turgid.
ion.
Potassium ion. 25. Any other factor which is present in the guard cell due to which guard cell become turgid? Chlorophyll in the guard cell. Guard cells are fill in the blank in the nature.
Synthetic in nature.
Fill in the blank will be produced inside the guard cell.
God said, malic ion.
Fill in the blank will be produced. Glucose. Glucose will combine to form starch present in the guard cell. Solution will be hypertonic, hypotonic. Hyper when molecule flow from outside to inside. Rule number 3. Molecules flow from outside to inside.
Hypotonic solution.
Now I will tell you the procedure. The starch, rule number 3. Starch produced due to photosynthetic nature of the guard cell. When photosynthetic nature of the guard cell is there, I will draw the diagram and this solution will be hypertonic. And you are watching the outer layer. Outer layer is thick and inner layer is thin. And when the starch is present inside the guard cell, what will happen? The solution is hypertonic. Due to hypertonic mean less concentration of the water, and water will flow from outside to inside, and guard cell become turgid. Guard cell become turgid, and stomata opening will take place. Beta glucose plus beta glucose equal to
The maltose.
alpha glucose plus alpha glucose 8. Alpha glucose. Maltose. Beta glucose plus beta glucose. Lactose. Beta glucose, alpha glucose plus alpha glucose plus alpha glucose. Many alpha glucose.
Starch.
Which starch?
Amylase.
Amylose digested by which enzyme?
Left.
Amylase is also called as 24. Amylase is also called as
Starch building amylase.
Tyalin. Spelling of tyalin. P-T-Y-A-L-A-N. Tyalin. Tyalin is the enzyme, which second name of enzyme is present in the salivary glands. We know that starch, you know, it is a polysaccharide. What are the monomers of the fats? Monomers of the fats. Glycerol and fatty acids. Glycerol and fatty acids will combine to form the esters plus of water. Which type of fatty acids are in liquid form? Unsaturated fatty acid 44. Unsaturated fatty acids are in liquid state. Saturated fatty acids are in the solid state. 4. This is colon. You are watching the diagram. This type of colon is called as
Ascending colon.
transverse colon. Rule number 2. This colon is called as defined digestion. Rule number 3. How many type of digestion take place in your body? In your body, name 2 type of digestion in your oral cavity. Mechanical. What is the emulsification? Bile salts convert the large lipid molecule into the small lipid molecule. That is called as spelling of emulsification. You people are watching here. This is one thing, and this is one thing. It goes into A. This is a 3 triangle diagram you are watching, and some students are unable to see. Please move down. We will move down here. The structure present inside the liver called as structure present inside the liver. Gallbladder. Inside the liver gallbladder. Within the blank cell produce insulin. Beta cell. Alpha cell produce
Insulin.
alpha cells produce glucagon. Alpha cells produce glucagon. Beta cells produce insulin. Pancreas is endocrine gland as well as exocrine. No matter. You will inshallah come once again. That's okay. Good thing is that you got insulin. I am telling you. Alpha cell produce glucagon. Beta cell produce insulin, and beta alpha cells present in fill in the blank. Isolate of Lagrange. Both speak at same time. So there is a P A. This A is converting P into A. What is the name of capital A?
Captain.
Enzyme. Capital A. Start from capital A. Amino peptides both present. What is P?
Protein.
What is P?
Protein.
One second. Amino peptidase will not convert the protein into amino acid. Amino peptidase will not convert protein into amino acid. The amino peptidase, the pepsin will digest protein to peptone. Step by step we should go then. Pepsin will convert protein to peptone. Trypsin also converts protein to peptone. Both were inactive enzyme activated by endokinase and activated by HCl. Then peptone changes to amino by amino peptidase. Then it changes to amino acid. Maltase digests maltose to glucose because both are speaking at the same time. Now there is a question, last question, and winners will come at one time, at one side. All students will come here. Having the scores because we want 3 scores additional will be given. 3 scores additional will be given. Time is less, therefore we need to come little early because we need to decide instantly. 2 students, Akhtar and you people will stand here. Come here both. Glycolysis changes into fill in the blank pyruvic acid molecule. You come here, see? And this is the, we have now students here. Look here. The question is, we are going to discuss. Be careful. One thing is in your body. One thing is in your body. One thing is in your body. Look here. It is present in a good space. The space is there. The space is there. Space is back. In a space. It acts like a parasite. It acts like parasite as well. Because it kills something. So it is a parasite of something. It is killing something. It is awaking one sleeping person also. The person is sleeping. He is awaking. Person is sleeping, he is awaking. Normally it is dangerous. You will never drink this one in your food. You will say no. It is harmful. It is a thing present in the cavity once again. It looks like parasite also. Parasite in the sense it is killing something. So parasite that technically never means it will enter into body. Always endoparasite it will kill. It is killing the insects or germs or etc. by outside. And it is awaking. It is awaking a person who was sleeping. Name this thing present.
HCl. Present in stomach.
Present in stomach.
And awakening pepsin, which is the first division of pepsinogen, then it awaked and became pepsin.
That's over. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think you are again.